I had been dating Barbara Corday since Sons and Daughters. And she was introducing me to the concept of feminism in various ways, mostly through conversation, but she was backing up her conversation with a lot of books, which she gave to me. Betty Friedan, Feminine Mystique, things like that. And one of the books was a book called From Reverence to Rape, The Treatment of Women in the Movies by Molly Haskell. It's a textbook, really, on the treatment of women by Hollywood in films and television. And in the course of that book, which was written also, there's another book called Popcorn Venus, but the one that influenced me was Molly's book. And in that book, Ms. Haskell said that, in effect, there has never been a buddy movie for women. There's never been a Paul Newman, Robert Redford movie for women. Never been an Elliot Gould, Donald Sutherland movie for women. And I thought, that's interesting. I'll make one. And so that's how the idea came across. To do a Robert Redford and Paul Newman movie for women, and in fact, the initial title of Cagney and Lacey, the original title, was Newman and Redford. And the legal department said, you can't get away with that. So, but we want everybody to know we were doing it. It was a joke. It was a one-movie joke. It was a spoof of those kind of buddy movies. And of course, it became something else. Well, we couldn't sell it as a theatrical motion picture. We tried everywhere. We had gone to my friend Ed Feldman, who was then the head of a small company called Filmways, which put up seed money for scripts, but did not finance films. They were an intermediary. They would seed the creative team to get the project to a place where they could then take it to the conventional sources of finance, a studio, a network, whatever. And so now Ed was trying to sell it to movie studios, and we couldn't do it. We went everywhere. And the only person to show any interest at all was at that time, a young apprentice to Danny Melnick, who was then the head of MGM. And that was Sherry Lansing. And Sherry Lansing loved the script and kept after her boss. And finally he said, okay, if you're driving me crazy, you get Anne Margaret and Raquel Welch to play the two gals, and I'll give you $1.5 million to make the movie. Well, it was a ludicrous offer, first of all, in those days, this was before Anne Margaret and Raquel Welch had their chops, their acting chops. They were simply the quintessential well-mammaried, endowed,
babes.
It's stupid. And we, to our credit, I guess you'd have seen, we said no, we didn't even entertain the idea.